Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your presence. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you sharing the space with me. If you enjoy what it is I'm doing, consider liking the video, consider subscribing, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's go live! And here we go. Just for you, Dan, if you ever see this, my friend. Man, again, emotional turmoil. So, out of nowhere, I didn't expect it at all because I checked yesterday to see if we have load shedding, and it clearly told me we are currently not load shedding. So I was like, okay, sick, no load shedding again for, let's hope, the extended period of time, however long we can have it for. And then I'm like on my computer, I'm watching Gare Bear's stream, and conk, our power drops. Literally minutes, like 20 minutes before I have to stream. And like my mind is reeling. I'm like thinking, what am I gonna do? I have my friends that's going to be waiting for me to tune in, and I won't be able to go live. Then I started talking to myself about going live after the power comes back on. Then I checked what time the power is coming back on, and it told me like it's only coming back on at like, what was it, 5:30. So when it starts getting dark, and I was like, oh well, guess I'm just going to have to get myself some lights or something to make sure I'm actually visible. And then I was like, yeah, but then I have to edit the video and I have to upload it, and then I'm not going to be able to sleep early tonight, yada yada yada. So we made a plan. We got this little generator up and running. I can hear it in the furthest background, but it's not very very horrible, but I can still hear it. I can still hear it. I hope you can't though. But yeah, we're live. Regardless of the circumstances, regardless of them turning our power off for 2.5 hours at a time, 3 times a day. Yeah. Oh, and it's interesting why it happens as well. So basically, Eskom is a subsidized company by our government. So hand in hand with that, not only is it subsidized, but it's also the only company that's allowed to sell electricity in our country. So as an extension of that, no other company, even if we wanted to fix this electricity problem our country has, no other company is allowed to sell us electricity. Like, you can literally get arrested if you sell electricity. Like, let's say you have a little solar farm and you have excess electricity and you sell that to your neighbors, they'll arrest you for shit like that. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. Corruption, unfortunately, is rampant in this world, and that's why we have to change it. I believe we have the power to change this world. We can look at the corruption, we can see it for what it is, and we can recognize that capacity within ourselves and then move past it, you know. We can move past it, we can become more than our humanity kind of dictates we have to be. Hello, my friend. Hello. Hello to you as well. Here's Mrs. Thank you so much for joining me again. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa, my friend. I'm from South Africa. Yeah. Beautiful, amazing South Africa. Yo, the clouds are quite something today. It is hot though. Like, as soon as the power turned off, the first thing that I missed was my fan. I was like, I'm already melting. But I guess that's the point. Yeah. Melt more, melts more. There we go. I'm rolling myself a little joint here. It has become almost ritualistic for me to do so on these streams. I'm in no rush though. Yeah. It's not the first time I'm outside today. I had a little bit of a meditation session this morning. It was it was really tranquil. It was so tranquil in fact that a little deer came into our yard and he was so curious about me. Like he noticed me and he saw me sitting still. So he came closer and closer and closer and he was about like 10 meters away from me. I'm losing wheat to the wind, but I'm giving back to Mother Nature. Don't worry too much about it. And he was getting closer and closer and closer. And I thought he was going to come up like right up to me or something. Like he wanted to smell me or something, but then he kind of chickened out and ran away. But it was so beautiful. It was a little male duiker. I'm not exactly sure what the English word for it is. If anybody knows what a duiker is, do help me out. But it was so beautiful. It like really made me happy that I didn't dance this morning, because I realized if I did dance this morning, I would not have had that beautiful tranquil experience of that little deer. There's something creating a muck at the tip of my joint, or the end of my joint I should say technically. There we go. There we go. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, my friend. I'm doing really well. I've been confronted with a lot of information recently. Subjectively negative information, but for the first time since I've started this whole journey that I was supposed to go on, I'm feeling good, friend. I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling kind of balanced again. I feel like I understand the lessons that I was supposed to learn. And I am learning the lessons I'm supposed to learn, so I'm grateful for that. Is that weed? Yes, friend. Yes, it is. It is indeed marijuana. Cannabis. The devil's lettuce. Whatever word you want to use for it. What's up, friend? What's up, Lane? Me and you had some chats on our YouTube channels, not just mine. Some back and forth on yours, some back and forth on mine. I really appreciate it, friend. Really appreciate it. I don't know if you saw the message yet, but I kind of commented on the fact that you have to pay to upload any more music to SoundCloud, which is really odd to me, because I kind of thought that SoundCloud was the one music streaming platform where you didn't have to do that. So I'm very sorry to hear that, man. I'm staying until you start. Now I'll never start. I'll leave it right here. Then you have to stay the whole time. Glad to be here listening to you. Glad to be here listening to you today. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for sharing the space with us. I really appreciate your presence. Really. So glad to hear you were doing good. Thank you, friend. I hope that you're doing good as well. Like, even though sometimes we don't do good or we don't feel well, it doesn't take away from our capacity to love. And I think that's the biggest lesson or the biggest takeaway I got from my current circumstances. Because I'm very happy to say that not once did I lash out with my parents. Can't find the internet. Seems my internet has dropped. There we go. We're going live once again. The power dropped again. So we switched the power solution from generator into UPS into Wi-Fi, to generator directly into Wi-Fi. So if the generator drops or turns itself off, the stream might drop once again. But I will not quit. I've made a commitment. I'm streaming every single day, no matter what. Come hell or high water, we'll stream, friends. We'll have chats. That is the commitment that I've made to all of you beautiful people, and that's the commitment I intend on keeping. I feel like I recently started living in a new philosophy as well. Commitment is the conscious decision that it will be so. Hmm? You hear what I just said? Commitment is the conscious decision that it will be so. So yeah, this will be so. I have made a commitment. I have made a decision, a conscious decision that it will be so. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Lane, thank you for being back, my friend. I'm back as well. What do you do in South Africa, my guy? I share love and light, my friend. I share love and light. That is my soul's purpose. Hey, Gare Bear. I'm back, my friend. Can't be kept down. No failure, no excuses, no negative circumstances. Only circumstances. And the way that we react to them, right? Yeah. 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 Uh, bro, I just drove. Would not recommend. You just drove? Holy shit, dude. That's definitely not a good idea. Did you go to your friend's house? Because I know that you've been like hoying. You've been like hoying means to throw. You've been blazing, dude. Like you've been throwing dabs and stuff. So I'm happy that you're safe wherever you're supposed to be, friend. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. You doing better, Gary Bear? Gary Bear is doing better. He told me he feels a little bit better, and he said so as well. I'm happy. Welcome back. Thank you, his missus. Thank you. Again, power issues, but this is the way. This is the way. All that, like, there's always going to be undesirable outcomes to situations, right? But it's always in your power how you react to those undesirable outcomes. And once you become aware of that power within yourself, things become easier. Things become a lot easier. So that's all we have to do, right? It's easy. Just become aware. You don't have to be angry. Uh, it's something that I'm working on actively, constantly. I don't like when things don't go the way I plan for them. But unfortunately, things don't always go the way that we plan for them. So we have to be able to accept, live into, experience negative outcomes. Outcomes that we didn't anticipate for. We didn't prepare for either, actually. And then see where life takes us. See where we are in that moment. See what we can learn from it. How long have you lived there? In South Africa? I've lived here my whole life, technically, friend. My whole life, minus a year and a half, technically. Is that 420? Yes. Yes, friend. Yes, it is. You can call me Lindsay. Lindsay. I'll try and remember his missus. His missus is Lindsay. Lindsay. Because it's gonna be harder and harder for me to keep track of all of the names, you know. I still don't know Gare Bear's name, actually. He's just been Gare Bear to me the whole time. I know Lane, I know Naomi, I know Brenda, now I know Lindsay, I know Dan. So I'm gonna try and remember every single one of your names. But I'm making no promises. I only promise the intent to. Yeah? Is that a deal? Can we get on the same page? I went to the gas station. I would not endanger myself. Short, flat drive lol. Was fully aware and safe. Okay, good. Good, Gare Bear. I'm happy to hear that, my friend. Hope your day has been well so far. It has. It has been really well. I had a shower. I finished up for like to prepare for the stream and the power dropped. And like the whole good day I had, I kind of forgot about it instantly. I was like, oh, the power is off. And then I was like, no, make a plan. This is not the end of the world. There's still so much beauty left. You still have so much capacity to change and to do other things. So I did. And I feel good for it, friend. I feel powerful. I struggle with this all the time, friend. It's something that we will struggle with all the time. Unnecessary anger. It's something that we will unfortunately struggle with. I think it is one of the lessons, one of the hurdles, one of the obstacles Oh, it's a little red ant biting me. It's going to be something that's always going to be a challenge for us. We're constantly being challenged. We're constantly being stretched to our limits to see how much we can grow, and that's exactly the point. Hey, Patias, gang's all here. Technically, it's Matthijs. Matthijs. So the same name, but instead of a P, you make it an M. Greetings, Meltmore. Hope it was a wonderful day for you. We're starting ours here in the US. Thank you, Fast Eddie. Is it Fast Eddie? Fast Eddie G. Thank you so much for your good wishes. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day as well. I hope that it's full of life, it's full of light, and that you can share that love and light with other people. Hello, friend. Happy to see you again. I'm happy to see you again as well, my friend. Thank you for joining me. No problem if you don't. You have so many friends. We all love you. I love you too, Lindsay. And I'm going to try and remember. Like, you can bet your darndest I'm gonna try. Like, when I say I'm gonna try, I really try hard, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and remember, I promise. So glad I've caught you live. I'm so glad that you caught me live as well, friend. If you can't catch me live, I upload these streams every single day to YouTube. So, uh, maybe sub to the YouTube channel. We're 5 subs away from 500. Woo! I can't believe it. Only 5 subs away, and then we've hit 500. Thank you so much to every single one of you who have subbed. Like, you have no idea how much you warm my heart. It blows my mind. Thank you. Really, thank you. Part of the lurking gang. Yeah, I know. Jabot, you're not that much of a lurker, friend. You're pretty active. You know Moss. Or Moose. You know Moss? Are you doing that intentional? Do you understand Afrikaans? Because we have this word, mos, M-O-S, and it's something that we shouldn't actually say because it's like a condescending word. It's like you say something, but like while you say like, did you know or do you know this? And then instead of saying, do you know this? You say, you know this, right? It's like a, you know this, right? When it's something that someone maybe doesn't know, and it kind of comes off of you being an asshole, like, ja, ons was mos see toe. Didn't you know we went to the beach? It's like, it's very funny. It makes me laugh. I'll give you mine if you give me yours. What do you want, friend? Oh, name? I'll give you my name, but I'll give it to you on direct chat, friend. Sounds like a deal. It'll be a fair exchange. Talking about fair exchange, Lane just gave me his money. Thank you for your money, Lane. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. You got that good stuff, huh? Yeah, of course, Dan. Of course. We only have the good stuff, friend. Air to breathe, water to drink. Damn. We have so much to be grateful for. You deserve an award. Thank you, friend. I don't think I deserve anything. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be at peace. I deserve to live my life's purpose. And that's what all of you deserve as well. And I want you to know that. I want you to believe that in yourself. Would you rather be a skinny legend or a thick queen? What is a skinny legend? Is that something in general? And a thick queen? Like, I guess I'll be a skinny legend. Love what you're doing on here, man. Spread the love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, friend. I hope that you have a wonderful day as well. I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for your beautiful comment. How's it, my brew from Chicago? It's chillos. It's baie rustig. Welcome, friend. Thank you for joining me from Chicago. Are you an Afrikaans guy living in Chicago? I'm kind of curious. Oh, okay, dude. Remember Morgan. Morgan? King of Gan? Your name is Morgan? So, Lindsay, Dan, Lane, Naomi, Brenda, Morgan. Oh god. Oh no. I'm gonna... so many names. Morgan. Morgan. Hmm. Maybe I'll remember it. Maybe. Bruh, weed is not that bad. Calm down. Yeah, dude, don't worry. Don't entertain even. Like, people are always going to have differing opinions, and that's the point. But as soon as you acknowledge the opinion and you bring it into your field of consciousness, then you know about it, and then you have a feeling or a thought or an aggravation within your soul to this thing. When instead, all you have to look, or all you have to do, is look at it in perfect calmness, in perfect stillness. You're just like, interesting comment, and then you move on, and then it doesn't perturb you. Uh, you got the good stuff though. Oh, you know, friend. You know. Thank you for the heartwarming award, Lindsay. I appreciate it. If you don't like weed, you're a crackhead. I don't think that's completely accurate either. Uh, but I believe people that only smoke crack probably doesn't like weed. It's a herb. It literally is a herb, friend. You're completely right. It's a plant as well. A beautiful one at that. Gave helpful. Thank you, friend. Thank you, fun guy. Do you like mushrooms, friend? Like eating mushrooms? It's very healthy for you, you know. So maybe that's what you call yourself, the fun guy. Morning, Universe Dream. I was actually thinking about you yesterday, my friend. You weren't here yesterday, and I noticed your absence. Weed is amazing. If you say it's bad, you haven't smoked it yet. Well, like, that's the beautiful thing about weed as well. It's not for everyone. Like, some people have subjectively bad experiences smoking weed, and they were supposed to. It wasn't for them. It wasn't in their lives for a reason, and that's the beauty of life. There's so much diversity. um, it's like cigarettes is not considered a drug. That it knows to fuck people's lives up. Actually, yeah. Interestingly enough, like cigarettes are like, if cigarettes and alcohol had the same amount of scrutiny and study that all other like substances go through before they're legalized, there's no way. There's no way. Makes people fight each other, gets you into car accidents, like impairs your driving, impairs your general decision making, kills millions of people a year, both cigarettes and alcohol. Like, like how is this? How is it advertised on TV to our children? Like, it's absolutely absurd to me. I can't believe it. The sound of the background are so. The sounds in the background are so peaceful. I'm happy that you appreciate them, friend. There's a bunch of little birds singing, some bugs calling for mates as well. Dog and cat, I can see them in my field of vision. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy that you're joining me, and I hope that it brings you calm, friend. I hope that it brings you calm. Trolling for attention, obviously, friend, obviously. That's why people troll, because they want attention, and it's okay to give them attention at sometimes. Like, we give them attention because that's exactly what they need, right? And that's also okay. I'll bet my darnest. Not at all like cigarettes. You are free to make your choices. Cat's coming up to me. You want to see him? I'll show you. Look at him. Look at this cat. Freaking little bit of an asshole, but then again, that's the way that cats are, right? Let me move this a little bit like this. Then do this. Now it's level. The content creator in me is like, do you want skew footage? No, you don't. Light that spliff already. Fine. I'll light this spliff, friend. I'll light this spliff. But before I do, I want to set an intent for why it is I'm smoking this today. I feel like my reason, my intent, my direction for smoking this is calm. Again, calm and acceptance of every single circumstance. There's no such thing as a good or bad situation. Everything is perfectly neutral. It's only us that add these weights, these biases to things. Duality is created within us. Outside of us, nothing can hurt us. Like unless it's physically harming us, but I mean like in an emotional level. Like we hurt ourselves more than anything because it's not the thing that's the problem. It's your thoughts about the thing that's the problem. Some stoic philosophy for you. It's been really real in my life. So to calm and to acceptance of the circumstances and to be in complete stillness regardless of what happens outside. What are you drinking? I'm drinking water, friend. I'm drinking water. It's nice and cold as well. Look at the condensation. Isn't it wonderful? Cold water. Technically, it's not good for you. Or at least I heard something like that. You say you shouldn't be drinking cold water. You should be drinking medium or low. That's what we call it in Afrikaans. Just like lukewarm, I guess, would be the English. Lukewarm water. But I'm not about that life. I like my cold water. Um, 5 subs away, man. I remember you were just under 400 when I subbed, dude. I was at 46 at the start of the year. 46 at the start of the year, and I was looking at that number, and I was being realistic with myself, and I asked myself, how many subscribers do I realistically think I can build for myself with all of you beautiful friends by the end of the year? And I settled on the number 1000. I was like, maybe for this whole year I might be able to reach 1000 subscribers. And with the help of all of you, we're at 500, almost 500 in February. In February, on the 10th of February. What? Like it baffles my mind. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. Like thank you every single one of you for your contribution in my journey. It means the world. 2 months into 2021 and already halfway through the goal of 1000. You friend, exactly. It blows my mind. Is he streaming on multiple platforms? Not just yet, friend. Not just yet. Technically, I am streaming on YouTube as well, every now and then, but it's not this content, and I feel like when I switch over to a different streaming platform, I want to create this form factor of content, but I also want to have it horizontal so that you can see more of the background. And then on top of that, my ultimate dream for this community that we're building is that I can go everywhere in the world, plop down a streaming setup, have Elon Musk's internet powering my stream all over the world, and then just stream with the most beautiful scenery. Wouldn't that be like the coolest thing ever? I think it would be the coolest thing ever, and I hope to see every single one of you on that journey towards that goal. Smoke already? I am smoking, friend. Does your cup get darker when your water is colder, like one of those color changing cups, if you know what I mean? I do know what you mean, Matthijs, but it's not one of those. I think the weather is just kind of gloomy right now and the sun is completely blocked out, but it's because it seems we're gonna get some more rain again tonight. But yeah, it doesn't do that, unfortunately. It would be cool. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Just do your research. It's not that bad. Yeah. Once you allow yourself to stop being ignorant, things become very clear very fast. Where you from? I'm from South Africa, my friend. Dude, bruh, I think he just holds it to smell it. Maybe I do, friend. Maybe that's my incentive, my experience. I think it would be a good one. Like it's really nice before you light your J as well, to just puff it unlit, so you can kind of experience those flavonoids and terpenes raw, and then you light it, because it's such a full experience. It's amazing. Hmm. Dude, what is this paradise? I followed you several times. Um, I followed you several times. Are you one of them new rich IT billionaires? God damn, I love your place and the surroundings. One love, brother, yet again. Thank you, Defrost. One love to you as well, my friend. No, I just moved the camera and then voila, new perspectives. It's amazing. So, unfortunately, I'm not an IT billionaire, but I hope to be one day. Yeah, it is one of my desires to be a billionaire, and it's something I've never said out loud before, especially on stream, because it's something I want to say insecure about, but I don't think insecurity is the word I'm looking for. More, I was hesitant about, because I had this thought within me that it's wrong to express your desires. And yesterday's stream, I basically had a lesson that day, really going into the depths of desire, and basically just how desire isn't evil. If it wasn't for desire, nothing in creation would have been created, because there had to be a desire to create for the creator to create. If you understand what I mean. So desire is very important, ultra important, but because of that desire, and because we all have that desire, we should have the right intent for why it is we want to do the things we want to do. And one of my dreams is to house, feed, clothe the entire world. It's gonna be quite an expedition, but basically the gist of it is creating floating cities. So as our polar ice caps melt, unfortunately the water level is also going to raise, and with it a lot of coastal cities are going to perish. But if you build cities on the water, that's not a problem anymore. And on top of that, you can use all of the excess electricity your city produces, and you can turn it into cold. So you can cool down our oceans. You can also turn the water, the ocean water, because it's very salt, so it's conductive. You can turn it into oxygen and hydrogen. You can use the hydrogen again to produce more electricity to either cool the oceans or produce more oxygen. And then you can use the extra oxygen, or at least the oxygen that you produce in your city, so you can raise it up to like a healthy 20%, so just slightly elevated oxygen levels. And then all of the excess oxygen that you produce, again, you give it back to the environment. So cool down the oceans, pump oxygen into the air. Yeah. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing in like 40 years or something. No, like I wanted to say 2 years, but I think that's a little bit unrealistic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be like stonked to be able to afford stuff like that, though. The amount of technology and the amount of friends I'll have to pay to help me with that. It's gonna be a lot of money, but it's something worth spending on. Saving our planet, saving our people. That's not the good stuff he's talking about, Lamau. What good stuff are you talking about, friend? I have no idea. I think good stuff is all around us. uh, have you ever felt depressed? I used to be very depressed, my friend. Very, very depressed. To the point of taking my own life. I attempted to. Fortunately, I failed. Very fortunately, I failed. And after failing those attempts, I also kind of realized that that wasn't the direction my life was supposed to take. It was something that I've convinced myself of, because my egoic mind was telling me that it wasn't anything, when the true me knew that it was everything, in the sense, not I am everything, everyone else is less than. We're all everything, literally. The air that we breathe comes from the trees. The carbon dioxide that we breathe out gets absorbed into their leaves and then get turned into sugar so it can continue growing. This tree isn't separate from the wind and the water that falls on it, or the soil that it grows in. In the same way, we aren't separate from this world. This, it's called Mother Earth for a reason. We are literally her children, and we should appreciate her for that. We should take care of her because she's been taking care of us. And the thing with her as well is that she mourns, I believe, the passing of her children, but she doesn't stop going on creating more children when they pass away. So that's the one thing that humanity has to realize as well. If we kill our planet, she's going to be like, okay, that's unfortunate, and then a few million years later, there's gonna be life again, probably. Uh, I just realized that. Like, it's an amazing thought to think that our planet will continue onwards, but we won't. And I love humanity. I want to see humanity thrive. I want to see humanity make the best of this beautiful world that we have. And it's only through our doing that that's going to be possible. Um, he's just taking it at his own pace. Don't pressure him to rush it. Yeah, friend, I'm not too pressured. Don't worry. Don't worry. um, when we sub, I think I was like number 45. Yo, yeah, like Bold School, you were one of the like OG subscribers. Thank you so much, friend. Like, you have no idea how much it means to me. Hmm. Alright, it's time to peace out, friends. I'll see you guys in the comment later. You guys are all awesome. Thank you, Lane. Thank you for staying as long as you did. You're probably already gone because I see your comment was 10 minutes ago. And I'm sorry that I can't read through all of your comments fast enough. But I think if I tried to read all of your comments fast enough, it would kind of take away from what it is I'm trying to talk about. I hope to see you in the YouTube video, friend. I guess I hope you see me. But I see you in my future's eye. Yeah, it's fine. It makes sense. It's actually my last name. Mose? Mose is your last name? I'm Katrina. Morbid Concerto. Christina, sorry. Woo! I love hearing your names. Maybe, like, saying, hey, it's Christina. Hey, it's Lane. Lane I know because Lane's name is also in his username. Hey, it's Morgan. Hey, it's Lindsay. Then, no failure. Oh, then I have like perfect name remembrance because you helped me to. And I would love using your name. I think names have so much power. It is something we grew up hearing, and every single time you say your name, you're speaking yourself into this existence, calling yourself into this existence. So that's power, absolutely. I'm a dual US citizen in Chicago. I'm Ben. Hey, Ben. Thank you for giving me your name, friend. Ben. Ben, the dual citizen, half German, half American, I guess. Now I'm curious, friend, is your dad German? Your mom German? How long have you been living in America? Have you been living there your whole life? Did you used to live in Germany? Do you speak German? I'm curious. I'm really curious. Northern suburb of Chicago, right on. We have some more Chicagoans. What's your sign? I am a Taurus, Dan. I'm a Taurus. No, that's Poppy, not Dan. I'm a Taurus, Poppy. That's daft if you waffle this much when it's your turn on the suit. Don't smoke with me. It hurts because it's kind of true, friend. That's why it hurts. Because I'm like actually prone, not so much of a joint, but more so with a pipe or something. I'll just hold on to the pipe and start ranting about something, dude. And then I'll realize I have the pipe in my hand again. I'll take a hit of the pipe, and then I'll be like, talk again. And then my friend will be like looking at me and looking at the pipe, is like, can I have the pipe back, please? You seem a lovely soul. Your face shows fulfillment and bliss. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. I hope to share my face with the world. I hope to share this love and this life that I have to give all of you with you. I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to love you, my friends. Yeah, absolutely, unequivocally, unashamedly, I'm here to love every single one of you. Good morning. Hey, Naomi. Can't stick around as I'm about to get my hair colored, but I will catch you on YouTube later. Thank you, Naomi. That's really interesting. So, roles being reversed. Now I'm curious as well. Maybe tell me in the comment section. Um, are you going to get your hair colored by one of your colleagues, or are you going to a different hairdressing shop? I wanted to say barber shop, but then I remembered the lesson that you gave me. So apparently there are like barber licenses and then hairdresser licenses. So a hairdresser isn't allowed to shave beards. Isn't that curious? How many dream catchers do you own? Be honest now. Not one, interestingly, friend. Not even one. Maybe I should get one. Pronounced Mose. Yeah, I think I got it actually. Mose. Nice to meet you, Mose. Spoke the thing. It's been smonked, dude. It's halfway done already. Thank you for the energy as well. Morbid Concerto. Or Christina, right? Right? I think it's Christina. My name is Kinsiad. Oh, Kinkade. Kinkade. Kinkade? Kinkade? Kincaid? Kincaid? Maybe it's Kincaid. Kincaid. That's a really cool name, friend. Can I just say that? Kincaid. I've never heard that before in my life. Pack me a cone, my dude. Cone's been packed, friend. Like, I have more ready if you want to come and smoke one of them. I'm glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you again. Hunter McFish, thank you for joining me, friend. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I'm really far behind in your comments, but I don't want to skip any of them. Maybe I'll scroll down a little bit. Do I want to do that? Ah, man, it hurts me. It hurts me to scroll down too far. I stumbled across these streams by chance, and now it's one of the most uplifting parts of my morning. Thank you. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for sharing the space with me. Thank you for creating space in your consciousness for me. Like, it warms my heart. Like, you are, in turn, a really big part of my day as well, and I really appreciate you. I'm Crambo. Crambo. Man, such cool names. I've already forgotten your name, friend. Kincaid. Kincaid. Yeah, Kincaid and Rambo. Wow. Such cool names, friends. Really, really. Like, I'm actually fascinated. Thank you for the silver, and thank you so much for the silver as well. Kizzle and Blackstorm. I really appreciate it, friends. I miss you dancing at early hours. You must be one of them new rich dudes. You set up so lit. Love the surrounding. Fist bump and love, brother. I'm not a rich dude just yet, friend. I'm affectionately going to say something that a friend of mine kind of taught me. And he's like, it's like growing an apple tree, friend. So right now, I'm actively watering, actively giving nutrients, actively taking care of my apple tree. So at the start, the apple tree rarely bears fruit, but when it becomes beautiful and bushy and strong, that's when the fruit will be plentiful. What is the YouTube channel? The YouTube channel is Meltmore, friend. Same way it's in the title, Meltmore. And where I think with the help of you beautiful people, we would be able to reach 500 subs today. We're 5 away from 500 subs. That's half my goal for the year, almost done. What am I gonna do with myself? It has to be 10,000 then. If we reach 1,000 subs before the end of the year, my new goal is gonna be 10,000. break that record as well, or that goal as well. 100,000, and then a million, and then 10 million. Like, we can only go up, right? Only go up. I look forward to seeing you up top, friends. Really. Don't check sub count for a week. Like, the problem is I upload my videos every single day, and as soon as I launch YouTube Studio to upload my videos, it's like a it like hits me in the face, dude. Like, I would literally have to keep my eyes closed and trying to click until I find the upload button and then somehow upload the video and also publish the video without looking at it as well. So it's a little bit impractical, but it's a nice thought actually. You are awesome. No, friend. No, you. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for sharing love with me. How come I think your dad is very conservative guy who wears the ties every day, and he's a complete opposite of you? So you're a little bit wrong there, friend. I don't think he's the complete opposite of me. Me and my dad actually have a lot in common, but I think he's a little bit more old-timey. So I guess you could say conservative as well than me. Um, he believes that I'm a new age hippie, is what he calls me. But maybe he's right. Maybe I am a new age hippie. Like, oh, you're talking about these new age things again, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I am. Maybe it's called new age. It's just the stuff that I believe to be true, the stuff that I've kind of experienced through my soul. Mm. Hadidas, those are called. They're like Chad birds. They're really big. Hey, buddy. Sub and hold Meltmore YouTube. Yeah, friend. Stonks are only going up. Does it rain often in South Africa? Interestingly enough, it didn't. But if I was to only live in South Africa for the last, or from the start of 2021, I tell you it rains all the time in South Africa. Because it has been raining a lot. Like a lot, and we're really grateful. Like the rain has been really good for the farm. Good morning to you as well, my friend. And aloha Brenda. Thank you for joining us. What tree is that behind you? It's an acacia tree, friend. Beautiful acacia tree. Love seeing that tree directly behind you. The bird sounds are amazing, aren't they? Such a chatty animal. Like I can't help but thinking like they're little dinosaurs, right? So I wonder if dinosaurs were also chatty, like they were just making sounds at each other. Huh? Like have you actually thought about that? Like sure you hear the Tyrannosaurus Rex like the roar, but maybe the Tyrannosaurus Rex was like like these little birds like just make their own little individual unique sounds. So who knows? It's a kind of like fascinating idea to me to imagine these dinosaurs just making these sounds constantly, having chats with each other. I guess it wouldn't be ideal if you're like a prey animal, because then you're constantly giving away your position. But then again, birds don't have that many predators. Like snakes maybe, like hawks maybe as well, maybe like cats. But they're pretty agile little things. Maybe that's why they're so chatty, because they're like, can't get us up here in the trees, you stupid animals. And that's why they sing. They have a lot to be happy about. Mm. Good evening, friend. What is today's intention? Today's intention is calm and accepting outward circumstances completely, friend. Yeah, yeah. It's helping. It definitely is helping. Hmm. What are you drinking? And love the streams, my friend. I'm drinking water, my friend. I'm drinking water. Do you practice zero waste and sustainability? As much as I can, friend. We grow some of our own vegetables and stuff. We have our own cattle. And we have our own pigs as well. So, as much as we can. Like, unfortunately, I'm not close to zero waste just yet. But it is the ideal future that I'm living towards. And, like, I believe that humanity is going to get there. Like, there's more and more technologies coming out right now that's going to make that reality a possibility, and I'm looking forward to that. Elon Musk and Bezos have enough money to end world hunger and have money left over. Like one of the things as well that people actually don't realize is, yeah, they have a lot of net worth, but the amount of net worth you have isn't indicative of how much expendable cash you have. So it wouldn't exactly be realistic to expect Jeff Bezos to sell like 50% of his company to be able to have the cash flow to end world hunger. Like, obviously, it's something that we would all want him to do, and it would be absolutely world changing. Not even like life changing, it would be world changing. But unfortunately, greed is a very big part of humanity, and like it's kind of like this obsession with being on top as well for those people. Like they want to be the number one, so it becomes a hodling game, unfortunately. I think you've been smoking too much with your floating city idea. Don't worry, friend. Don't worry. Just watch and see. It's not an idea, dude. It's a goal. There's a difference. Like when you have an idea, it's like something that you might do. This isn't something that I might do, friend. Like, again, I'm gonna repeat something I said at the beginning of the stream. Commitment is the conscious intention that it will be so, the conscious decision that it will be so. So I'm gonna say that again. Commitment is the conscious decision that it will be so. Hmm? So yeah, I have gang commitment, friend. Like commitment from the wazoo, dude. Like when I commit to something, you better believe. You better believe, dude, that I'm gonna destroy it or build it. Actually, I should say rather. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa, friend. An abundance of oxygen will uh, make a life on Earth grow larger. I'm not saying like an abundance of oxygen, friend. Like unfortunately, our tree masses and our jungles and our coral reefs are dying, and all of those produce a lot of the oxygen that our planet needs. And in a few hundred years, our planet might not have enough oxygen anymore. So in that case, I mean, use the seawater to produce oxygen and energy. Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa, friend. Dude's on a new planet. Yeah. No, actually not, friend. Like that's the craziest part about it. Like if you think about the scale that we have on our planet, we're like these little microorganisms, just kind of like slowly crawling around the surface of it. And then sometimes we get in little metal tubes, and then we go kind of fast over the surface of this planet. Oh my, we're so tiny, and yet we can live such big lives, such beautiful lives. This world has so much amazing awesomeness to give us, and it makes me happy. It makes me so happy. What was it like moving to South Africa? I've lived in South Africa my whole life, friend, so I was born and raised. Have you considered living on Mars? Not so much, actually. I've considered going to Mars on a trip, like to see Mars, to say I can see Mars, to get some Mars rock and bring it back, put it in my collection of rocks. But nothing much further than that. I don't think I want to live there, no. I think Mother Earth is too beautiful. Mother Earth is also a cold-blooded killer. Ah, maybe. Mother Earth is just ferocious, dude, and powerful. And it's like being this. So, for example, dude, you walk down your path to your car, and on your path you step on 10 ants. You don't hate ants. You're not like fuck these ants and stepping on them. Some people maybe, but you're just walking and you step on ants. And in the same way, Mother Earth is just Mother Earthing, and then some of us die, unfortunately. But we don't die; just the body perishes. The you that you are, the true essence of you is infinite and divine and eternal and unchanging. Hmm. Christiana. Christiana. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me, Christiana. I'm very sorry. I'm happy that you can correct me though. Love and light, bro. Love and light to you as well. Ich bin Matthew. Ich komme aus New York. Okay, that's cool, dude. I'm Ben, the single citizenship residents of Chicago, lol. Oh, okay. Of course, Brent. I'd like to see you in 15 years. It'd be interesting, especially if you crush your goals. Go get them goals. Potato chip. I will, friend. I will. And I hope to see you in 15 years as well. I believe that we are capable of so much. Like so much. We can do everything that we want to. We just have to have the commitment to. And sometimes like it's hard. It's hard to stay committed to something. But if you have that willpower and if you have that will to make something be, you can. I'm Shannon and I'm a Taurus from Oklahoma. Very cool. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for joining me from Oklahoma. Welcome to South Africa. I'm sending you love from South Africa. Hmm. New Pashmina. Actually, I'm getting a new Pashmina soon. I just have to kind of go get it. Like, apparently, my mom has a bunch of them that she doesn't ever wear. I didn't even know she had them. And I told her, I really want to get myself more pashminas. And she was like, why? And I was like, because I want variation, I want flavor, whatever, I want something else. And then she's like, oh, I have like three. I was like, what? So I'll get some pashminas again, or new pashminas soon, friend. Mm, the internet is off again. But this time, I think I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for joining me for as long as you did. I really appreciate your presence. I'm sending you so much love and so much light.